Do you live in Daytona or visit Daytona? Then this is for you.
What's the news? What's the move? What's poppin' in the city? From the streets to the beach, that's it. You're in the know.
Hey y'all, it's Das, and this is Das It, your weekly dose of what's happening around the city. Let's get into it. What's good, Volusia? Well, y'all, today is tax day. If you haven't done your taxes, today is the deadline. So if you need to file an extension, you need to make sure that you do that today. Tax day, y'all, today. Okay? I'm putting it out there because I don't want anyone to say you weren't in the know. Because when you come to Das It, that's when you get in the know. Okay? Y'all, this weekend has so many things coming because Jeep Beach is coming to Daytona. And with that brings tons of people and tons of events. So Jeep Beach will start this Friday, April the 17th and run through Sunday, April the 26th. That is so dope because it's going to bring so many people to Daytona. It's going to bring so much revenue to Daytona and so many fun events to Daytona. Oh yeah, we love fun here in Daytona. And Jeep Beach is amazing, y'all. So y'all go check that out this week and next week because it's running for a week and 2 weekends. All right. Something cool, y'all. The Bethune-Cookman University has a new president. The 8th president, Dr. Albert Mosley, was sworn in, and they have had a week of festivities to celebrate, y'all. So shout out to the Wildcats over at Bethune-Cookman University. Congratulations, Dr. Mosley. JetBlue has come to Daytona Beach Airport, y'all, and they are doing nonstop flights to Atlanta, Boston, New York City, Charlotte, Providence, Raleigh, Hartford, and New Haven. So if you want to travel to those locations, you can do it now through JetBlue at our Daytona Beach airport, y'all, right here, local. That's so dope. Traveling is finally affordable again. Maybe not. I think I made that up. I don't think traveling is affordable at all right now. Something else cool, y'all. The first confirmed sea turtle nest sighting. It was on the 9th that a sea turtle was a leatherback sea turtle, mind you. Nest was found in Ormond Beach. Now, they occasionally nest here in Volusia County, on our beaches here in Volusia County. So this is definitely something to take note of because this is huge. And turtle season doesn't even begin till May. So they're a little bit early. What do you call that? When a baby is born early, premature. Do they have premature turtles? I wonder if animals have premature births. I'm sure, right? You know, animals usually mimic humans in a lot of ways. Anyway, moving on before y'all be like, what is this girl talking about? This coming up week, y'all, or next week is Earth Day. So there's some things going on this weekend to celebrate Earth Day. And it's such an amazing day. So let's go into why you're here. Mark your calendars, y'all. So, like I said, Jeep Beach is rolling in this weekend, April the 17th, and running until the 26th. Now, if you go to jeepbeach.com, you will see all of their activities that they have scheduled. You can register if you haven't already. You get shirts and stickers and passes and all the things to their different activities. On the last day, they're going to do a Jeep Beach parade on the beach. All the Jeeps line up, and then they just cross on the bridge. On the beach. And it's super cool, y'all. If you've never attended, it's amazing. But if you have a Jeep, get out out for Jeep Beach. If you don't have a Jeep, get out for Jeep Beach. If you're in Daytona, get out for Jeep Beach. Ooh, you see me rhyming? So anyway, Jeep Beach, y'all, here in Daytona. All right. The Daytona Tortuga games are in full swing. So if you are a baseball fan, get out and go check out some games over at the Tortuga Stadium. They have some new buildings out there and new landscaping. So go check that out. Explore your community, y'all, and get outside. This weekend is the Ormond Beach Celtic Festival. The Celtic Festival. That's going to be April 18th through the 19th over at Rockefeller Gardens in Ormond Beach, of course. That's super cool. Something else happening this weekend, y'all. Daytona State Symphonic Band is going to be in concert at the News Journal Center. It's actually tomorrow, April the 16th, Thursday at 7 p.m. So go check that out. If you are into symphonies, that's going to be super, super cool. The Lakeside Jazz Fest, y'all, is going to be in Port Orange at the Port Orange City Center this Saturday, this Friday. I take that back. This Friday, April the 17th. I'm glad I looked up at the calendar. That's going to be amazing. So they're going to be middle, high school, and college bands, as well as military bands playing out there. So y'all go check that out. It's local, and it's in the amphitheater over at the Port Orange City Center. Something else amazing going on this weekend for you to mark your calendars for and go out and attend the Kid Fest and Camp Fair over at Tanger Outlets. That's going to be this Saturday, April the 18th from 10 to 3. Go out and learn about kids' summer camps and programs and local resources for those camps and programs. That's amazing. What's up, Daytona? What's good? That's good. That's super good. Like, let me tell you about the things you have in your city and how to obtain them. That's amazing. Thank you, Daytona. Thank you, Volusia County, for this. This is super cool. Another super amazing event going on this weekend, and this is for kids. This is Our Youth Matter. Now, this is to raise money for the Mr. and Mrs. Mentorship Program run by Mr. Collins that I've highlighted on the program before. He's doing our Youth Matter Skate Jam. It is the first one where they're going to be raising money this Friday, April the 17th, starting at 6 p.m. Go out to the Skate and Shake in Ormond Beach and support this amazing event, this great cause, this great organization. It's a nonprofit, so the money is going to the kids, not to a person or lining pockets. It is going to fund programs for our children. That is exactly what we need, and we definitely need to support people that are out here doing that, y'all. Absolutely, absolutely. The spring film screening of Gardens of the Galaxy is going to be happening at the Southeast Museum of Photography this weekend, y'all. So go check that out. That's super cool. All right. So now that we've marked our calendars for this weekend, next weekend, we have some things coming up that I want you to have on your calendars because I don't want you to miss them, and I don't want you to wait to the last minute and schedule something else and then you miss it. So the Children's Business Fair, the Daytona Children's Business Fair, remember, was rescheduled. So that's going to be April the 25th, next Saturday at the Riverfront Esplanade. Make sure you are there to support the children in our community. Oh, this is super cool, y'all. The Daytona Beach Seafood Festival is coming back to Daytona, and that's going to be next weekend, next Saturday, April the 25th. Another thing happening on Saturday, April the 25th, is the Daytona Beach Housing Fair. Go out and get some resources on how you can become a homeowner, because it is not a far-fetched idea. Everyone can become a homeowner, guys. You just need to know what you need to do to prepare to become one. And so check out the housing fair with the city so you can go see what you can do to get you in a home too. All right. Also, the Sound of Music will be at the Athens Theater, and that's cool. So go check these things out, y'all. I'm excited to talk about that. Also, marking your calendars and just kind of preparing your summer plans. The summer concert series will kick off May 23rd over at the Daytona Beach Band Shell. It's the Star Spangled Summer Concert Series that they do annually. And this year is even bigger because it's the 250th anniversary of America, y'all. Remember that? So many things going on this weekend and coming up. So definitely make sure you have marked your calendars and you are ready to get out in the community. All right, let's go to our next segment. Under a Dub. You know I love to tell you things you can do for under $20 right here in our community so you can save some money and have some fun at the same time. Okay, remember Game Time on Thursdays has their $15 gameplay. I also saw something that they are doing, extending their gameplay. So I'm going to put the information on the screen so you have that full information on the discounts that Game Time is offering its community. Of course, y'all can check out the beach for under a dub. And you know what? It's free. If you are a resident of Volusia County, you can sign up for free beach parking and free off-beach parking. And you just have to go to VolusiaBeaches.org and sign up. I think there's some information you need to take or to present, of course, like your driver's license and, proof of residency, of course, but it's a great way for you to go out, park for free, and go out and just enjoy the beautiful nature that we have right here at the world's most famous beach. I mean, we aren't called the world's most famous beach for nothing. Go out and enjoy it. Sunsplash Park, of course, we have tons of those little water parks and little spouts for kids to play in the water. That's super cool. And those are free at our local parks. Of course, parks, get outside and go to a park. If you don't have children, there's nature trails, but get outside, breathe the fresh air, feel the beautiful sun on your skin and soak up that vitamin D. Y'all, get outside. I'm talking to myself too, by the way, because I definitely need to get outside more. I got a little tan this past weekend, but the sun is good and bad at the same time, so I have to limit my use of the vitamin D that I, take in. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Dunes Brewery, y'all, right here in Daytona Beach. Actually, I think that's the Shores, Daytona Beach Shores. They do weekly events, so bingo. They do every week. You can go check that out. They also do a trivia night. Super cool. Tai Chi classes with the city of Daytona Beach, $5. That's super cool. Yoga at the Hard Rock every single day. So yoga in the morning for only $10. How super cool. At the Hard Rock every single day, overlooking the ocean. What? That's super cool, y'all. Dang, man. I wish I was, available in the morning to go do that. I got to go to work. Again, remember when I was telling y'all that Guitar Center does free classes. So if you haven't gone and taken your free lesson, go over there today and check that out. See what they have available. I know you can do guitar lessons, but I'm sure they have maybe piano lessons or maybe whatever instrument they have available in the store. They probably do lessons, a free lesson on them. So they can probably get you to come in and sign up for additional lessons. So y'all go check that out if you're interested in learning an instrument. Arcade 51, that is where you can go play arcade games for $20. Unlimited games for $20. That's super cool. That's right here in Daytona Beach. Daytona salsa classes for $15. You can do drop-in classes every week over at the Daytona Salsa Studio. Home Depot and Lowe's offers kid workshops every single month, and those workshops are free. So they're definitely under a dub, and they're fun, and they're a great way for your kids to learn something new and maybe spark something in them. Maybe they become an architect, a builder, or a designer of some sort. How cool is that? When you want your child to be successful in life and be influenced by something that you introduce them to, y'all, that's super cool. I love that. I love that for us. Love that for us parents. Movies on the Halifax every month over at the Casements in Rockefeller Gardens in that area. You can go check out free movies. Latin Night on the Rooftop Bar is super cool. These are great things that you can do under $20 right here in our community of Daytona Beach, the greater Daytona Beach area. Because remember, some of these things are in Daytona Beach. Some of these things are in Daytona Beach Shores, Ponce Inlet, Port Orange, Ormond Beach. Sometimes I might even tell you about some things in DeLand or even St. Augustine. So just pay attention to where they are, because that makes a big difference. Because if you're like me, traveling 15 minutes is a big old deal, okay? Now that I live in Port Orange, Ormond Beach just sounds so far away. Oh my God. It's not, but it is. Okay. All right, y'all. So make sure you have those things on your calendars so you can go check out something. Maybe try something new, maybe one thing new a month or one thing new a week or however you want to play it, but explore your city. Got it? All right. All right. Let's move on to my favorite part of the show. And this is CP time. Cross promotion, that is. It is time for me to cross promote a local business owner, a local mover and shaker, a local powerhouse. If you don't know this person, you will today. Today, I cross promote Brittany Israel. Brittany is an amazing woman here in this community, y'all. First of all, she is the owner and of Divine Designs Event Planning and Decor. And when I say she's the owner, I was going to say something else, but then I just went into the name. But she's the owner and everything else, okay? She does everything. She does designs and decor and event design for pretty much everybody in Daytona, okay? If you are a mover and shaker yourself, she's done an event for you. She does events for the city. She does events for Bethune. She just is out here killing it in the design game, y'all. And her designs are amazing. Her events are elegant and just absolutely breathtaking. And the most recent event that she just created an atmosphere for, I'm going to say it like that. She didn't decorate the event. She created an atmosphere for it. Was for the Bethune-Cookman University, the presidential inauguration scholarship gala. So that's pretty cool. Again, shout out the Wildcats and shout out the 8th president over there, Dr. Mosley. So Brittany had her hand in all of that. And what? That's so amazing. That is like, wow. I mean, her resume has got to be like a book, y'all, from all the things that she's had her hand in right here in this community. But that's the most recent because that just happened. So that's cool. Shout out to Brittany. I want to put my cheer on. Yeah. Also, Brittany is the Volusia Sheriff's Office Communications Shift Commander. So she has been with the Volusia County Sheriff's Office for quite some time and worked her way up. She truly cares about this community. So she, instead of just quitting her job and going and doing her designs full time, she's giving back by day and giving back by night in 2 different arenas, helping people in our community. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I mean, wow. When I first met Brittany, I thought, wow, this woman is powerful, but I had no idea. When I describe Brittany, I say powerful because she's a little powerhouse, selfless, amazing. She is a wife, a mother, and has time to run a full-time business and have a full-time job and still have time for her sorority, Delta Sigma Theta. She also has time for her friends and her family because she's always at an event, even if she hadn't created for it. She's just out here. She's a graduate of Mainland High School, y'all. So she's a local. She's from Daytona or from this area. She's a graduate of a high school from this area, and she's a graduate of a college from this area because she's also a Wildcat. She is a graduate of Bethune-Cookman University. Y'all, that's so dope. Something else that I really want to tell y'all about her, she's just inspiring. Her story is inspiring. Just knowing where she came from and how she's just pushed through all odds and made a name for herself and created a life that she's super proud of and everyone around her is proud of. And it's just amazing to know her and to experience the Britney effect. Because when she gets, like the DOS effect, the Britney effect, when she gets her hand in something, it turns to gold. And it's amazing to see something that she is doing and creating. She has created and hosting the Daytona Beach Crab and Seafood Festival that I mentioned that is coming to Daytona Beach next Saturday, April the 25th. It'll be all day. It's an all day event from 11 to 8. She is the creator of this event. She brought this event to Daytona Beach. She worked with the city and vendors to get this event approved so everyone, seafood lovers, could enjoy this amazing event every single year. And it's over at the Daisy Stocking Park area. They have a kid section. They have performers, bands, DJs, tons of food vendors, tons of regular vendors. I mean, the whole city comes out. Okay. Now, mind you, I'm not a seafood lover, so it doesn't appeal to me, the food per se, but the experience, the environment, supporting my community, all of it makes me so happy and so excited. And the fact that my friend Brittany is the creator and host of this amazing event, it makes it even more worthwhile. So if y'all don't have that on your calendar, make sure you put that on your calendar. And if you don't know Brittany, I need you today to go on her page, follow her, support her, go follow Divine Designs. Go support the sheriff's office. Y'all know I'm a sheriff's office supporter because I'm a Mike Chitwood fan. Okay. It's a dub. It's a dub. So yeah, I am excited that today I got to celebrate my CP time, Brittany Israel. She's an amazing woman and I am so grateful to know her and to celebrate her today. I hope that y'all were inspired, motivated, encouraged, and learned something new today. I hope you have an amazing day, y'all. I hope you feel like you're in the know because that's what I'm here to do. Tell you what's happening in our community. Have an amazing day, y'all. Peace.
What's the news? What's the move? What's poppin' in the city? From the streets to the beach, that's it. You're in the know.
Join me every Wednesday at 8 p.m. for a new episode of Das It. You're in the know.